I'm a beautiful angel, Josie Grouse, and welcome to Soul Awakening channel. Have you heard of methylene blue? Have you seen people on Instagram with their blue tongues sticking out? So I've been experimenting with this blue dye for 30 days, and I will share with you my experience with it. So methylene blue is a chemical. It's a dye that you use to, color clothing and stuff. But it has extraordinary health benefits. Like, who knew? In 1920s, like in the last century, it was used to treat everything from malaria to psychosis, depression. It was used as an antibiotic, poisoning, bacterial, like viral infections. It was truly phenomenal. This one medicine could cure all kinds of human problems. So the first time I heard of it was when I worked in an emergency room. It was used to treat like cyanide poisoning, like severe conditions. But I've never actually seen it being used. People don't die of cyanide poisoning these days. But anyways, that's how I knew of methylene blue. So it's well researched. Methylene blue has a long history and miraculous benefits in low doses. So here's what the internet tells you about methylene blue and what it does to the body. It boosts energy, so it boosts energy production. It protects brain cells, so it acts as a cellular cleaner, balances brain chemicals, reduces inflammation, and works as an antioxidant. Like, huh? That's impressive. So the reason why I wanted to try methylene blue in low doses for a period of time was to have more energy. So why not? More energy to the brain. Like, yeah, sign me up. I want that. Another thing, intuitively, as a professional psychic, I was just interested in energy, like what it does to my energy. There's something very mystical about methylene blue. That was my logic, right? My intuition, my intuitive logic was telling me it's blue. It cures most extraordinary range like of human conditions. It has some kind of like higher frequency. It does something to the cells on the inside. Yes, it's a chemical, but it seems like it can transform the energy or information in the body because the body recovers. It heals with methylene blue. So that's why I wanted to try it, just to test it and just to see what happens. In my research, methylene blue with red light together somehow enhances body's healing mechanism. Red arteries, blue veins, blood flow, energy, yin and yang. Light therapy, yin energy, which is the gentle flow, no resistance, caring. So this agent somehow brings information to the cells and it's activated with light. So I've been experimenting with drinking methylene blue and having light therapy. So I have a face mask, LED mask. I also have like just a separate set of red light. Drinking methylene blue and then doing meditations with the red light. That was my experiment. That's what I've been doing for now almost 30 days. Red light, drinking methylene blue, and going into meditation. And I want to have a mystical experience. It's not just for healing, by the way. I always want to take this to some next level, to have an experience that I've never had before. And when I had ayahuasca, I remember seeing like blue light, blue colors, a lot of like purple, blue things moving. So a lot of energy generated by the plant medicine communicating with some higher dimensions turns out to have a lot of blue color. Healing methylene blue color, that's what I really wanted to experience, to go deeper with Take me to the next level. I wanted to see what else is out there. Let me share with you what has been happening for the last 30 days. Let me start with certain things that I don't like about methylene blue. Number one, it stains. It stains everything. Your fingertips, your tongue, clothing. If you happen to drop it on a countertop, the stain remains like everything. You have to be so careful with it. Then your pee turns green. It's not that big of a deal, but that's something you have to deal with. And then calculating the doses, it's a little bit tricky. You have to know the amount per kilogram, per drop, per dropper, and then dropper per kilogram. Like a whole lot of math that you have to do. So it's a bit complicated for a lot of people. It may just be too much complexity. The good things that happened, or rather unusual things that happened, and there's a whole list of them. I will share with you just things that I've been noticing over and over again. Do I have more energy? Yes, I do. I think I have more energy. I can feel it. Mystical things that started to happen. Waking up at a certain time at night, between 3 o'clock and 3, I would say 20, always. Every night, waking up, like my eyes just pop open. And I look at the clock. It's 3 something. I'm like, this is so interesting. There's some sensitivity portal opens this first thing in the morning when night turns into day and your body's super sensitive. Like all nature awakens at this time. Birds know it. Nature knows it. Flowers, everything in nature awakens at a certain hour. So I started to wake up with nature. I don't know if this is exact, like 3 o'clock, some kind of mystical thing happens. Certain energies just like shift. And when I wake up, I'm like, what do I do now? I haven't figured this out yet, but do I ask questions? Do I just do some automatic writing? I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know if this methylene blue with the light, but it definitely started to be more in tune with rhythms of life. So another weird thing that started to happen is like shifting realities. I feel like I live in separate realities sometimes. There are delays in timing, unexplained circumstances. I remember one time my husband sent me a text and it was like something I needed to do. I'm like, okay, I'll do it, but I'll do it later. So I didn't just respond right away. But then I forgot and I asked him in the evening, like, what did you want me to do, by the way? It's like, what do you mean? Like, well, you sent me this text. It's like, I didn't send you a text. I'm like, yeah, this is your number. That was your number. And there was you telling me to do this thing. And he's like, no, I didn't. It's like, let me show you. So I went to reach for my phone and then I'm scrolling through messages. I'm like, where is it? Like, I couldn't even find it. But I can tell you, it was there. It was very specific. It was very, very, very specific. And this is it. This was another reality, another Josie, another universe someplace. But I'm connected to this universe somehow. Another noticeable thing that started to happen is me thinking outside of the box. If I have a problem, most of the time I'm just trying to fix the problem right away. Now I notice my thinking is bigger. I am sort of looking into other solutions more often. I get creative ideas. I get inspired more. On micro level, it's not like big major inspiration, but I'm like, oh, this is how it's done, solving problems faster. This is also happening. Now, is everything I'm sharing with you related to methylene blue? Maybe, maybe not, but I can definitely tell you it does have mystical properties, which I am looking forward to research even more. So I'll keep you posted in the next like 30 days. If you want to go ahead and try your own experiment with methylene blue, go ahead. I'm not here to advise you. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not in affiliation with any company out there. It's just my personal experience, my own personal logic. Next time, I'll tell you all about the future and what has been happening with methylene blue and my other experiments.